I don't really play video games, but I love the video game culture. I have a ton of friends who play video games, and so I'll get into them. I'll follow a bunch of things online. I'll follow up on what games are coming out, like the storyline of the games. I'll watch friends play them, but I'm horrible at video games. I don't like playing them. I get frustrated with them. And so I won't play them, but I follow them. And I do this with a lot of things too. I noticed I like the fandom and the community sometimes better than the actual thing. Like, part of the reason why I'm so into Doctor Who right now is because there's such a huge fandom to Doctor Who. They come up with so much brilliant stuff based on it. Like some of the art, some of the theories about Doctor Who. It's one of those things, as soon as you watch an episode, you go online, talk to forums, Tumblr, post theories and that kind of stuff, and see everyone else's reactions. I love it. It's part of actually one of the reasons why I started really watching Vlogbrothers. I had watched a couple of their videos before, and then I started noticing that they actually have a culture built around them. The Nerd Fighters. I loved the entire nerd. I loved the entire Nerd Fighter culture, and so I started following that completely regularly. So actually, it wasn't John and Hank that got me into Nerdfighteria. It was the rest of Nerdfighteria. And the non-nerdy viewers are probably going, what in the world is he talking about? What are the other little things? I am naturally cross-eyed. But the story behind that was when I was a kid, my mom said I had an eternal black eye. Because this was before I had glasses. I would run around and just run into things. Like, I would run into the corner of a wall or a post or something, and my parents never figured out why, until they finally took me in to see an eye doctor, and he said, oh, he has a lazy eye, he's seeing double, and so when he's running around, he probably thinks he's gonna clear that wall, and then he doesn't, go smack. Yeah. Another little thing from my childhood. Caffeine actually used to calm me down. But yeah, when I was a kid, I would walk down to a restaurant with my dad. I remember doing this fairly often. And he would get coffee with his breakfast. And I would drink some of his coffee. And I remember that I would always calm down after that. Like, the rest of the time I was running around like crazy, and then my parents finally discovered that whenever I drank coffee, some of my dad's coffee, I would calm down. It was weird. And now sometimes it's still kind of like that. If I have coffee and then I'm not really doing anything, I will be almost instantly sleepy. The only way coffee ever works for me is if I drink coffee and then get up and do something. So I think it interacts with the adrenaline or something, I don't know.